Hello everyone, this is Bozong Talks Watches. Every watch is a work of art that embodies time, and I am a devoted enthusiast of these masterpieces. I also hope to help fellow watch lovers avoid pitfalls on their collecting journey and find the watch that truly suits them. At the request of fans in the comments, today I'll be analyzing a modified RM055 watch with a Parmigiani movement, discussing its craftsmanship, details and workmanship. Because there are so many modified 05 movements on the market, it has become difficult for everyone to tell them apart at a glance. For this kind of modified 05 watch with a Parmigiani movement, the details and craftsmanship of the movement inside are actually quite well done. Some people might say that the craftsmanship of Richard Mile's movements is just average, and that's true if you compare it to movements from Patek Philippe or A. Lange & Söhne. Its craftsmanship is indeed a bit inferior. However, it is still far superior to the mechanical craftsmanship of the vast majority of movements available on the market. So today, Bozong will also be sharing with everyone, using magnified images, the true craftsmanship details of the 05 model that has been modified from a Parmigiani movement. Let's see just how good the workmanship really is, shall we? Let's take a look together. For example, these two watches on the left and right are close-up magnified photos of the two watches that Bozong personally took. First of all, we can see together this silver-colored mainspring barrel. Its color, including the effect of its central axis, and the handling of the details are all done extremely well. The central axis is recessed inward. Do you see that? There is a very distinct silver central axis in the middle, and on the outside, there is a deep black double-layered sleeve. Do you understand? This detail matches the craftsmanship of the original. You'll also notice that on the outside, this silver chrome-plated strip has an exceptionally fine brushed finish. See that? This is what truly refined brushing craftsmanship looks like. Next, let's look at the 12 o'clock position. This dark-colored mainspring barrel, whether it's the color, the details of the hairspring inside, or the effect of the central axis, all of these are handled extremely accurately and true to the original. Did you see that? Including this round hole on the left side, you'll notice that the silver chrome strip around the hole is thinner than the one on the right side. Did you notice that? That's exactly how the original is made. Looking further, you'll notice the finishing in the areas around the 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock positions. You'll see that the degree of hollowing out matches the original perfectly, including the brushed finish on the upper cover at the 1 o'clock position, as well as the polishing at the 3 o'clock area. All of these treatments are very nicely done. Let me tell you how to examine this area. What does the original look like? On the original, this screw is recessed. It doesn't protrude. You'll notice there's a curved indentation with a step that allows for this kind of curved surface finishing. Do you understand? Only this kind of recessed screw is the correct, authentic type. But on the market, the vast majority of movements, those imitating Parmigiani movements, their screws all protrude. If you don't believe me, you can check for yourself and you'll see what I mean, alright? Next, let's take a look at its shock absorber. You'll notice that when magnified, the craftsmanship and workmanship in this area are really excellent. See, whether it's this horseshoe-shaped shock absorber or the engraving, the meticulous finishing is really nice, truly impressive. Look here, let's take a look. This is a magnified image of the shock absorber. See, it's really quite good. Take another look at this area. For models like the 05, the chrome strip here is actually quite long. On the market, many movements have a much shorter chrome strip in this spot. You can check the original movement for reference. The chrome strip there is relatively long, alright? You really need to pay close attention to this detail. What else can we observe? Looking at the structure of the shock absorber on the back, you'll notice that the free-sprung structure is handled with great precision and the outer edge is smoothly beveled and polished. Did you see that? This detail matches the craftsmanship of the original, including the horseshoe-shaped shock absorber inside. See, the workmanship is excellent. This is the level of craftsmanship that a good movement should have, so you must pay close attention to distinguish it. This includes the color of the mainspring barrel on the back, as well as the effect of the central axis. You'll notice that every screw and the central axis are all very distinct. See? It's really impressive. This kind of craftsmanship is what a genuine Parmigiani movement should possess. So, for this watch, let's take a closer look together in a magnified view. You'll notice that the detailing inside the movement is extremely flawless. See? Even the detailing on the front side of the movement is also exceptionally perfect. These are the kinds of details that a truly authentic Parmigiani modified 05 movement should have. If you're looking to choose this type of modified 05 movement on the market, you must be very careful in distinguishing them because there are so many modified movements out there that you might not be able to tell the difference. So if you want to choose a higher grade modification, you really need to examine it carefully, alright? That's it for today's Boshong watch sharing. If you enjoy the videos we make, don't forget to double tap, like and follow. See you next time.